Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today it's Wednesday and I'm going to do a new dupe video. Today I'm going to try to dupe the Vita Liberata body blur. And the thing I found that I think is a dupe is the Technic perfect pins. Looking at them, the colors are a bit different. This one is more like peachy and a little more rose gold, whereas this one is a little more like coffee with a lot of milk. But yeah, we're going to apply them and see how they match up. So let's start with the body blur. So I'm going to apply it on my left arm and I'm going to use my hands. You can see it's a bit darker than my skin tone. Okay, so as you can see, it does add a golden glow. Like, this arm looks way more tan than this one. It is really easy to use, it blends out super easily, and it is pretty smooth looking, like it's not very patchy at all. And I do have hair on my arms and it doesn't emphasize it. And the texture is very creamy, like it's more creamy than liquidy. And it doesn't really smell like anything, like once you get it on you can't really smell it. I feel like initially it smells a little bit like SPF, but only a tiny bit, and when you get it on you can't smell it. So it leaves you with like a mixture between a self-tanner and like a body foundation and like a shimmer. So it's like all of those qualities in one. I do have some dry patches, it doesn't really emphasize those. So yeah, I am a big fan of this product. So now we are going to do Technic, and I don't know why, but my pump broke, so this is how I'm going to apply it. This one is also very thick. This one is thicker in consistency than the Vita Liberata, and it has a bit more of a scent. It smells really fresh and summery. It's like a pretty pleasant smell, but of course if you prefer something with less scent, then the body blur is better from Vita Liberata. The thing with the Technic is that it sets really quickly, so you have to blend it fast if you don't want it to look patchy. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm seeing. Like, this side is way more like golden and this one is more red or pink. So they are definitely a bit different in color. The Technic one doesn't really cling to hairs that much, but it is more prone to clinging to dry patches, and it's also just generally a little more patchy. Like, I still think this looks good, right? But you just have to be really careful, because if you don't blend it out well enough, then you will get patchy spots. And also, if you have very dry skin or if you have dry patches, I would not recommend this. But I do think this looks fantastic on the legs. I have very smooth legs, I don't really have any dry skin on my legs. I have a bit of dry skin on my upper body, but not on my legs, so I love using this on my legs. It looks phenomenal. The Technic one also has a bit more of a glow. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is just slightly more glowy, like a little more shimmery. So those are the differences. This one is more red toned, this one is more bronzy and golden, this one is a little bit thicker than this one is more shimmery than this one, and this one is a little more patchy and you have to work with it faster than this one. So this one is definitely best for dry skin. But as far as the similarities, they are both a thicker consistency. A lot of the other body shimmers out there are more thin, more like a liquid foundation type of consistency. Both of these are more of a cream. Also, they both set on their own. So right now, both sides feel completely like dry. And if I touch it, I don't get like a ton of residue, and also not on this side. In the Technic one you do get 180 milliliters, whereas you only get 100 in the Vita Liberata. And this one is £3.99 on Fragrance Direct, whereas this one is $45. So there is quite a price difference. So I will say this is not a full-blown dupe of this. However, I do feel like it's a good substitute if you're willing to work with it, because you have to work with it fast, and if you like a bit more of a shimmery finish. And also, there are only two colors. There is this fair one and there is the other one called tan. And I believe those are the only two colors they have. So if your skin tone is not within those two, then this won't work for you color wise. But if you do find your skin tone, this is a good substitute for the Vita Liberata. So the body blur comes in 5 colors. I have the one that's second to lightest. It's called Latte Light. Oh, and by the way, the pump just started working. I think it was clogged because I haven't used it in a while. I used it a lot during the summer, but I haven't really used it here during the winter. And it is so thick, I feel like it just got clogged. And for me the pump is actually a plus on the Technic side. I like the pump better than just the squeezy tube. But yeah, that is my dupe video. Let me know what you think down below. And don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also click the bell to get post notifications. And that's it, so I'll see you guys in my next video. So take care and bye bye.